on all the time. In fact, I'll be completely honest with you guys. Most of the time when I go to bed, I fall asleep with one of the lights on in our bedroom if Andrew's not in there. And it's nice. I'll usually sleep with his bedside table nightlight on. Well, it's not a nightlight, it's a lamp. You said nightlight. Hey, I'm not embarrassed if I was to have a nightlight. I used to. My lamp is practically nightlight now. I'm a big scaredy cat. I ain't afraid to admit it. I'm a giant pussy. In fact, the table story people asked if we wanted to play some spoopy games on Saturday, and I was like, yeah, probably not. As much as I would love to play some games with everyone, it ain't gonna be a spoopy game. Not for me. All right. Here is our little first piece. I know it doesn't look like much, but we have an opening left here. And the reason for that is our little watch strap bands. We'll be creating these after. I just want to get these to this point first. And then we'll move on to creating the actual little tiny pieces. So let's continue. Guys, I really like making these watches. Just like TCI said, it's a complete different change of pace, and it's really nice. My home, because if I get up at night, I don't want to trip over my cats. We actually have some Hue bulbs. We have some Hue bulbs in our hallways, so you can turn them down really dim charmed. I really enjoy when we do that. You didn't put the hardware for the buckle in. Did I miss something? No, I'm not ready to put the hardware for the buckle in just yet. That'll be coming in soon, I promise. But it's not time for that yet. So I'll show you guys what I'm doing. So this is my little watch strap piece, and I have a couple little sections marked on this. So in order to get this to sit right, my first step is to fold this over and line my section up with the marking that I have created. I'm actually going to lay it down like this so I can make sure it's nice and straight. So line that up, and I can tell it goes past this a little bit, but this is straight. I can see like with the markings on the sides. So I do that. I press down against where that boning piece was, and now that it's in the spot, it's not glued here, so I don't have glue all the way back here, so we're okay on that front. But now we're going to be slowly pressing down while adding a needle inside here. So that's going to keep open the space where I need to put my hardware in. So nice and slowly, I'm going to kind of be pressing down on my leather, but making sure everything is lining up so it's straight, because we don't want anything to be uneven. And we will continue doing that on each side, pressing down. And again, there's no glue up here, so that's fine up top. But then I'm going to take my fingers and run them along the edge like this. So this is the first part. Now, to get those lines nice and defined like this, what we're going to do is take my boning knife, and because this is goat, it is extremely forgiving, guys. That's why I wanted to use the goat for watch straps anyways. I'm going to make some other watch straps with my other Boudreaux leather, but in terms of just longevity and also like just how clean it stays, definitely the goat leather takes it. It's so good. So I'm just taking my boning knife, and right where my little piece is sitting, that piece of boning in there, I'm just running along the edges to kind of press down the leather into the glue that I have down there so that it gets nice and stuck and creates that super sweet padded raise in the center. And once it's done, I can push in on the quarters. I know, constantly saying freaking boning. Sorry, Mr. Goat Leather. Listen, I'm sure the little goaties are happy that you're using them for something so beautiful. All right. So that one is ready. Sit in here. Oh, itchy ear. Hello, Timberwolf. How are you? And last one. Has anyone seen my pet goat? I have no idea what you're talking about. How are you, Timber? It's good to see you. Doing good? Yeah. Hello, Sam. How are you? Beautiful. Good morning. All right, same thing, guys. Gonna take our little watch strap, fold it over, and line it up on that crease we have created. Lay this down. New camera angles. Yes, Sam, we're sitting in front of a window now. I think like 2 weeks ago now, I decided I wanted to change up just kind of like how my camera setup was working because I just wanted a little bit more light in the daytime for my face. I wanted to get some more freaking vitamin D. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to try putting my desk over here, or not my desk because there was already a desk here, but I'm going to put my setup over here and try it for a little bit to see how it feels. And honestly, it has been amazing. I love it too. It's really nice. Ooh, leftover chicken and veg kebabs for lunch. Any ideas what I can do to make them good? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I already love veggie kebabs. You could cut the chicken up and put them on the veggie kebabs and maybe throw them back on the barbecue for a couple minutes to char them up. That'd be tasty. I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch today. Should probably grab some lunch soon though, seeing as it's 12:30. Though I did actually have a bowl of cereal this morning, guys. You'll be proud of me. Sam, what do you think of the new watch straps? I've been having so much fun making them. I'm actually currently finishing up the other pieces. What do? I'll probably be pricing them around 70 American dollars, so whatever that converts to Canadian. I'd say that's what the watch strap sets are going to be, around 70 bucks American. Which is still technically cheaper than the Apple Watch straps. You finished your quilt? Ah, send me a picture of it. I want to see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Speaking of quilts, do you guys want to see my quilt? I did not make it, but this quilt is older than I am. So Let's just say this quilt is probably 30 years old. My nan made it for my brother and I before we were born, when my mom got pregnant. And yeah, wait till you see this quilt. A lot of you are gonna laugh. Some of you have already seen this bad boy, but you probably won't believe me when you see it. So, my quilt is called the McDonald Blankie. Yes, that is correct. The quilt is called the McDonald Blankie, and this is why. So I sleep with this quilt on my bed every night. You guys ready? This is why it's called the McDonald Blankie. It has the old Ronald characters all over it. I guess it used to be a bed sheet at one point in time, or a set of sheets. And yeah, it has all of these like McDonald characters on it. Like the old chicken nuggets and the Hamburglar. And then there's like freaking the pirate dude and the Patty police. So yeah, this is my quilt that my nan made me and my brother when we were kids. Or well, we weren't even born. We were fetuses. And it's been with me since. This is the back of it. It's just pink. But yep, I love this quilt. It's definitely seen a lot of use through the years. This one. I DM'd you? Amazing. I need to take a look when I get back. I'm going to go lay this back in on the bed. Tuck Bailey in. Oh, I think it was Ala who said that this seems like it takes a lot longer than my usual stuff. And it's because this is the third time I've ever made watch straps. So technically this is still a very new process to me where I'm learning as I'm going. I'm learning a lot of new stuff. And yeah, so the reason it's taking a little bit longer is because I am just learning a lot of new techniques and processes. And admittedly, small projects like this, guys, take a lot longer due to the fact that they're small. Small projects like these need a lot of like precision and detail because any mistake is so noticeable. You know what I mean? Like when you have something so tiny, you really do have to make sure that you're being extra careful and slow. Something like that would be worth money to a collector. I would never sell that thing. I love that blanket. I'm so glad you guys like my blankies. Definitely. That's the biggest thing, Ala, is the fact that it's a lot less to work with. So essentially most of the time is labor versus material. Whereas for like a lot of my bigger stuff, it's material versus labor that way. Ah! Oh my goodness. The little ice creams are fucking adorable. I love it. Oh, it's beautiful. Sam, that is so freaking sweet. Yes, this is also special leather too, which has to be considered in the price, guys. So, the two types of leather that I'm using are specialty leathers. And what I mean by that is this is goat on the top. This is a French goat. It's an Italian, or it's not an Italian, sorry. It's a French vegetable tanned leather. So it is veg tan, which one is already quality. But it's a luxury leather due to the fact that this is like very, very hard to fuck up. This leather is so forgiving when it comes to marks and scratches. In fact, I can show you guys on a piece of scrap. So on this leather here, I can show you with my nail. Listen to this. Doing that, there is nothing wrong with this leather. There is no mark, no crease, no change in the pebbling. However, let's look at this leather here. Watch this. Do you see how I just took away, like with my nail, a little bit of the coloring on the leather? So those types of leathers mark a lot easier, whereas this stuff here doesn't mark, and it's so good. So for most of these watch straps, you will be able to purchase them for a regular wallet if you have just your own connectors here. These ones here, I can add the Apple Watch strap with them because I have these connectors, but you can also use like, let's look at my watch strap here. If this watch had detachable straps, which it doesn't, unfortunately, which is kind of weird. But if it had detachable straps, then I would be able to take these off and just add on this one here instead, right? French goat leather? Wait. I'm so dumb. I'm so sorry, Ala. I thought you meant like a regular old watch, not a smartwatch. It's like scratching paper with your fingernails. I'm an idiot. Okay, so before we move on to the next step, it's time to properly size these. So this one got a little glue on the nail, which is why we add them in, so this doesn't close up. So I just have to grab this and pull the nail out. When I say nail, I actually mean sewing needle. Boop. All right, let's put our lid on our glue for now. Okay, I gotta sneeze. I think we all missed the mark. Makes me think of Proxy's bookmarks. Aw, thank you. And yes, that quilt is gorgeous. Do you guys see the little ice cream pattern? I fucking love it. Super cute. Okay, let me get a sharp kniff. We're gonna be doing some cutting. So I will say this part is pretty freaking particular, so I probably won't be breathing, let alone talking. Woo! All right, we can breathe again. Kniff was? Man, I cannot tell you guys how much that fucked me up as a child. The fact that knife was spelt with a K as a dyslexic, like 10-year-old, holy fuck, y'all. Yes! Oh my god, of course I want to see what you're working on now. Send me the things. As an adult, the knife with a K is stupid. It's true. It is. Why we gotta fuck up our weird little language like this? Fucking kniffs and shit. All right, so now that I have this cut down to the proper size, let's make sure we want it to be 20 millimeters, and she is beautiful. Oh, the top section's over just a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, silence again. 1 second. Boop, boop, a doo. All right. Get these bad boys back in. And last but not least, this little guy. Scent? Yeah. There are just so many words that are really fucking weird. Ooh, I got another DM from a hottie. Holy shit. Okay, that's a big one. Oh my goodness. Oh, the bees. Oh my goodness. I love that fabric. Oh my goodness. I've used that fabric before. Ananda, someone's playing their electric fucking piano. Hilarious. It always makes me giggle whenever I do that. Yes, I have used that bee pattern. It's so pretty. I know, that probably sounded hilarious to you guys, by the way. I swear, I didn't get a dick pic. It's a beautiful leather. It's a beautiful fabric. We had some at our local shop here, and I was like, oh my god, how can I not buy this? These pieces, are these long enough? Yeah, reduce, reuse, recycle, bitches. Keep those there. I need some more tissues. My nose is running. Yeah, Sam, you should totally post that in the Discord so people can see it. How long do you think it's going to take you to finish it? Are you like slowly working on them? Slow and steady wins the race. Posted? Fuck yeah. All right, let's see how these are coming together. Need these and this. Another 2 weeks, been working on it for 3 years. Oh my god. I've never made a quilt, but I've always heard that they're extremely tedious. Let's get one of these guys. My aunt makes quilts. This needs a little trim right here. That's not for, this is for this one. This is for this one, right? No, which one is which? I think that one's for that one. Are you the thicker strand? Yes. Okay, you're the thicker one. This is the hard part, I find, getting these guys on. Last night I was actually having to use like a knife to help me get these in. And let's do that again today. No! These fucking things. Haha! All right! Yeah, those are looking good. What do you guys think? I did it. So, I just wanted to put that together to see how it was looking. My friends, is lunchtime. It's almost 1 o'clock, so I should probably get my lunch now rather than later. So I'm gonna lay these to the side. Yes, I do have black leather for the watches as well. In fact, I have black goat leather. Ta-da! So you get that nice pebbled, shiny look. Also very, very good wear. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is go and grab my lunch, guys. Goat leather! That is me every time I have the pleasure of working with goat, honestly. It's so fucking nice. Goat has to be hands down my favorite leather. It feels so good. It's super, super forgiving. It lasts forever. So yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend goat leathers, and I will continue to use goat leathers. Goat is the goat. Okay, so when I get back, we have another little task. So these are some of our scraps, which I actually can use again because we will need to cut a couple pieces about this big for our watch straps. So we will be doing that out of these pieces here, because I can English, once I'm finished, and we have enough for both, so we can use the scrap from this for each of these. Ta-da! So when I get back, we'll be finishing these guys up, and hopefully I can take some pictures of these today. It's not like absolutely gorgeous out, but there's enough light coming in that I might be able to take a couple photos of them so I can try to get them up on the shop because I have had so much interest in them. It's crazy. But with that being said, guys, I am gonna skedoodle for my lunch. So let me throw on a video for you guys to watch. We did the bifold yesterday. So I will throw on, excuse me, the, what's it called? Why am I forgetting? Passport build. I'm hoping soon we can get a couple videos recorded of some new builds. I'd like to try doing one of these watch strap builds at some point in time. Oh, is there, fuck, I forgot to do music. My bad. Let me put that on for you guys too. Thank you. Oh, also, don't forget, guys, today at lunchtime, I'm going to need your help. I plan on doing a little this or that on my Instagram. I'm going to be showing you guys some colors and stuff like that, and I would love to know your opinions on what colors you like or don't like. So make sure you're following my business Instagram, which is Kiki Crafted by Hand. We can get a link, that second link there for you guys. Follow that, and you guys will get to see what colors I am potentially picking for future watch straps. So that's why I want your help, guys, to help pick out some watch strap stuff. So make sure you go over there and check it out, and I will see you guys after my lunch. I'll see you soon, cutie pies. Bye. Let me take this thing off. I'm back. I made a friend at lunch. I made a friend. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone had a great lunch themselves, if you were fortunate enough to get some luncheons, that is. Oh, I forgot how annoying these are to undo. Okay. Hey gang! Lunch was delicious. I hope we're all doing good. Let me remove all of these pieces. Put our needle back in. Ruler. All right, we're back to making our watch straps, cutie pies. I hope we're all having a great day. Oh, I saw Furious Andy was saying it's nice to see some other leather crafters. I'm so sorry, Andy, if you're still here. That is extremely appreciated, my friend. Thank you very, very much for that. I think I want to try cutting off just a little tiny bit more on this, which could be a bad thing, but we'll see. It's hot. It's like super beautiful and overcast here today, thankfully. And when I say beautiful, it's overcast, so as beautiful as overcast can be, but it's not too hot or anything. I'm so sorry. Snacking on breakfast leftovers? What's a breakfast leftover? What do you got? Also, do you have enough for the class? Although, I'm pretty full. I did have a good lunch today, so I had a breakfast sandwich. I essentially made like a little egg McMuffin for myself. And I had half an apple, half a kiwi, some Wooter. Does this look better? Much. Nailed it. Hello, Andy. How are you doing? I saw you were also a leather crafter. What's going on? If y'all can spit 2 pastry things with cheese, then yes, it's enough for class. Well, like, we can share. Did you have pastry for breakfast? I can't begin to tell you how jealous I am. If I could have pastries for breakfast, I definitely would be. Let me tell you what. Other leather crafters been absent from Twitch a while. I used to watch you when you played on Family RP. Amazing. Andy, what kind of leather craft do you do? Also, I just want to show you guys how thin and precise things are. Like, I trimmed off this much leather here. This is a millimeter of leather that's been trimmed off. That's why this stuff takes a little bit longer, like the watch straps and stuff. It's because of the fact that everything has to be so precise and so perfect in order to really look good. Hey Kay, how you doing? Oh, it does still say lunch. Sorry about that. Thank you, Kay. All right. Okay, so it's time to mess with these watch straps. Now, I was saying to you guys we can use these bits, and we can. So all we have to do is open them back up from the little bit of glue that they had on them. I don't think I can actually get these pieces apart, so I'll have to cut that off. Boop. So I'm just going to be opening each of these little pieces of scrap, and we're going to be using these for our watch bands. Hooded, are you sad there's no D&D this week? We got a couple people out for some little holidays. I will be okay. We'll all have to try our best to survive. Oh, when I first got into here, I said I made a friend at lunch, guys. There was somebody with, well, we're looking to paint our house on the outside, in the front of the house, and there's some power cables hooked into the front of our house. So we were looking to get an electrical cuff put onto it, which essentially just protects you from getting electrocuted while you're up working around wires in the city. So the city sent some electrician guys over to take a look at it and put the cuff on. And when the guy knocked on the door, I was chatting with him, and Bailey came over to give a little bark, and he was like, "Oh my God, is that a Bernedoodle?" And I was like, "No, she's a Sheepadoodle." And he's like, "No!" He's like, "You just made my day. I also have a Sheepadoodle." And yeah, then we were just talking about dogs, and he told me how he had just recently got a new poopers who is a mini Sheepadood. So I was like, this is amazing. And then he was showing me pictures. Yeah, I make friends. Dee. Let's see, you're a little too thick. What about you? Will you fit this? Wonder if there's a show today? Is there supposed to be a break for another show or something? Boop. A tiny piece cut off of this one. How's everyone's afternoon been? Or morning, 'cause I know it's not afternoon for all of us just yet. It is for me, though. It's fucking 2 o'clock already. Where do the days go, guys? I feel like our days go so quickly. Oop. All right. So that was the 5mm straps that we just cut. Now we're going to cut the 4mm. It's true. Yeah, I do have a lot of fun making these straps. I know I keep saying that. But yeah, I'm really having fun. Let's get this over here. So this is our 4mm strap. It's nice being able to use our little bits of scrap, so the pieces we cut off from the edges for this. Right, one more. What do you got planned for the rest of the day today, Console? Did you sleep a little bit better last night? Boop. Yeah. All right, so now that we have that done, you said the clicker press die can't have multiple pieces. It would be so cool to have a cutting pattern to split all the bits at once. No, I could definitely have one that has multiple pieces. It's just most of the time they usually make them in one. But something for like a watch strap like this, you could probably have it so that all the pieces are on one. I guess it depends on how big the pattern is, again, because of how it pushes down on the leather. It's just always better to have less, you know what I mean? Less is considered more. All right. So we could definitely do bookmarks. The thing is you have to just be careful of how it's sitting together, because if there's too much pressure, you can fold up the leather, right? Maybe I had it wrong. Maybe I didn't understand what you were asking in the past. For bookmarks, I think we'd only really need a pattern for one, and then just clicker press it a bunch. Oops. Do this. All right. So I'm just trimming the last 0.5 centimeters off. It would be super sweet to have. I think I need to sit down and finally make the piece, like the SVG, I guess, or whatever it is, what kind of file they would need for the pieces that I'd like to get done. But I think you're right. It would be very cool and time saving to have some clicker dies of some of my stuff, especially things like the bookmarks or the keychains. No, I fucked up this one. That's fine. There's other pieces I can use. Was it the dark blue? Grab it from yesterday. Excuse me. That was a 0.5. Boop. It's the thinner one. Because there's just like a millimeter in the difference between these pieces, it's so hard to tell which one is the 5mm strap and which one is the 4mm. Almost did it again. That one, and then this one. All right, they're done. Well, for now. We're not done with them just yet, but I can put these pattern pieces to the side. Well, bam. Oh, I should ask, how do you guys find watching the leather, like, watch strap builds? Do you guys find this part as interesting as, say, a wallet or something? Or are you guys finding this a little less interesting? I'm kind of curious what you guys think. It's fun? Yay! Oh. Fucking water is delicious. Let's see. I do enjoy doing them. I don't think I could say that enough. Making these just small little detailed pieces is great. And to be honest, in 2 days I've made, well, let's think of it this way. In 2 days, so yesterday and today, we will have, because I'll finish these today, we'll have made 3 watch straps. So it took about 2 days, probably around 4 hours each day, so around 8 hours altogether, ish. It kind of depends because lunchtimes and stuff like that, but I wouldn't say that's too bad, honestly. Good day, everyone. Hello, Silver Owl Leatherworks. How are you? Awesome to see another leather crafter. We do love it. So I'm just edge creasing a little bit on these guys here now. Not bad. Figured I'd pop in and say hello. How did you find the channel, Owl? Were you just scouting around the makers and crafters on Twitch? Wandering makers and crafters. Hell yeah. It's a good way to meet new people, isn't it? We actually have quite a few leather crafters who hang in here now from just being able to see my stream on the makers and crafters section. Your shop is like 500% more organized than mine. I'm jealous. I try really hard, Owl, to keep things not messy. In fact, just before you said hello, I moved some of my tools over right here. But I'm definitely somebody who needs my workspace to be very clean in order for me to like work properly. If my area is a mess, I just find I can't do anything because I'm just like, oh God, it's so messy in here and dirty. And yeah, so I try really hard to keep my space clean. Now my floor, I have just like a state of things down right here. Like all of my leather bits just get pushed off the table onto the floor. And then after stream, I will clean up by sweeping everything into a pile and picking it all up. I'm the exact opposite. It seems like a lot of crafters are. I cannot tell you how many crafters come in here and say, oh my God, it's so clean. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It happens quite frequently. Bigger one first. So let's see how these fit together. Hey, Gornasha, how are you doing, my friend? Oops, okay, so that works. So let's get these glued up. Aren't these pastels beautiful? Let me show you the watch straps that we're working with. So these are the halves that I have finished. Whoop. So these are the halves that have been finished. I'm currently working on the clasp section now of these watch straps. But yeah, these are absolutely stunning. I love goat leather. They're so good. No, I didn't dye them myself. I buy pre-dyed leather. Oh, your chair finally gave up. I bet it was worth getting a new chair though, Gornasha. Just being able to like use a new chair is so nice, especially one that is like ergonomical. I hope you got yourself a good one. You deserve it. Yeah, so I pre-purchased this stuff, and it comes this color. All right, let's do, we need our thicker strands. So this one, and this one. Let's do our tops first. Then never use it? Do you typically just use natural hides yourself? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't done much natural hide because they freak me the frick out. The natural hide is too much like flesh, like human flesh, and it sounds weird, but it freaks me out and I can't stitch with it or use it. It just reminds me, so I have a little bit of a medical background. I studied some medicine, guys, and I have learned how to do IVs and sutures and stuff like that. And working with fresh, like undyed hides, it's like I'm touching human skin again, and it just does not do it for me. It really makes me uncomfortable. So I can't do it. I can't bring myself. Watching a puzzle get built? Ah, that is true. I didn't think about it like that, Console. These are a lot smaller, so they kind of are like a little puzzle being built, hey? Where did I put... in here? Where's my blue ones? There they are. Yeah, definitely. We can get you a link. Console, if you wouldn't mind linking our friend up. So I'm using a little pair of pliers. These are just needle nose pliers, but they have no grippies on them, like the little teeth. And I like to use these in small areas like this. They work perfect for pressing the leather together. Start as a natural 5 ounce. Oh my God! That is super cute. I love the tie-dye look to it. Fuck yeah. Was that hard, the tie-dye? All right, there's one of our little watch band straps. And the way that these work, guys, is this. Remember that little opening we left here? This slides on over this watch. We open up this little leather strip here, and this sits in under like this, and then we put this over and that gets stitched on there like so. So that's how we get these on and have them stay on and look really good. So yeah, that's how these watch strap pieces get attached. And then the little 4mm one actually just stays free floating on this section here. And that's for your other little piece to go under the tail of the watch strap. So this is definitely like putting together Legos, guys. When it comes to this part of leather crafting, it's like a little Lego set that I'm putting together. All these itty bitty tiny pieces that get worked on. So again, same thing with this one. We're gonna put our two pieces together, line them up nice and straight. Then I'm gonna take my little pliers and do that. And that just pinches them nice and closed, gets rid of any air pockets that might be between those two pieces of leather, gets them nice and flat. Boop. And voila, another one. All right, last one for these. That is, oh, that's the 4mm. This is the 5. So yeah, this is what I mean when I say that, you know, doing watch straps and stuff is a lot more intricate. As you can see, this is like a very tiny, tiny piece of leather. Ba-doo! All right, these are our 5mm ones. This is the 4mm actually. God fucking damn it. Yeah, these are the little keepers for the watch straps. And then the bottom side, get some leather on there, or glue, I should say. And then, like all the other ones, all right. Yeah, that's true, Console. These would be great for a little build video. They're so intricate, and I should do that on a weekend or even a weekday. Like while we're doing this, I can get the camera up nice and close and we can do that. I think that'd be really cool, actually. And with so many people interested in the watch straps right now, it's probably better if I did it sooner rather than later. Oops. Look how tiny these are, guys. This just goes to show you how intricate the work is. The strap is only 4mm thick. We'll see with the movie and stuff like that. I still have cleaning and stuff to do with that person coming over, the realtor coming over on Thursday. But yeah, tomorrow's not a bad idea. If I have enough time after the movies and stuff like that, that might have to be what I do. So that being said, everyone who's here now, just as a heads up, tomorrow Bay's work is doing like a little movie date for everyone. So we're going to the movies. We're going to go see the new Jurassic Park. And then he's got like a hike in the afternoon and then dinner after that. So, I will have the afternoon all to myself with you guys once the movie is done. So we'll probably work on, what's it called? The video if we can. Now this, I need to fix a little bit. Okay, just need to clean up the edge on this one. It's not perfectly straight. Itchy eyeball. Much better. Boop. Got some glue on the center of that one, so I gotta be careful closing that. So, I couldn't do that much filled with too much popcorn, right? I feel that. I don't think I'd be able to do it either. Let's see. Yeah. So I just grabbed a little tiny piece of the funfetti we usually have left over from some of our punches. And I'm gonna use this as a little punching mat for my pieces because these little guys need just the smallest piece of stitching. So we're going to poke 2 little holes in each of these. Let's keep these ones over here. Boop. Boop. All right. Let's fix this a little bit. Okay. This is the one part of this that I don't love, and it's just the very fine, intricate stitching of this part. Because of how tiny this area is. Let's grab this and our fingy condoms from yesterday. Boop. All right, let's move some stuff out of the way so we can keep our little table clean. Let's get these needles out of the way. Hey, get over here, Needs. Oh, my pen. I really need to try and keep my covers on my pens so they stop drying out. I'm so bad for that with those gel pens. So these threads are a little big, but they'll work perfect. So what I'm going to do is just remove one from the needle, and I'm just going to reuse this old thread. Like this. So each of these little rings is going to get the smallest little stitch, guys. Boop. Ta-da! And there is the little baby stitch. Can you guys see that one little stitch there? That's the one little stitch we're going to be doing on each of these. And essentially, we're just going to trim these. Then I'm going to take this, burn our little threads down. Voila! There's one stitch. Now these threads are a little too short, unfortunately, so we'll have to use this one, which is totally fine. It's a sleepy Tuesday in here today, hey. Even I'm being a little quiet, just concentrating. Plus, it's kind of just nice hanging out and having you guys here. We don't need to talk a bunch. Oops. Well, that's all too frayed. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very sleepy, especially here, and the rain doesn't help. I totally understand that. It's such an overcast day today that it definitely feels like a sleepy day. But I have a lot to do this evening. I want to get outside and clean up poop. I want to mow the lawn. It's a very sleepy day. I want a nap. Me too. But I can't. I got things to do. Got to get the beans out. She didn't get out yesterday because we went to the gym. All right. Next one. Oh, hi! Hello, Eric. Welcome back. And some cookies! Fuck yeah! Crumble? Cookie crumble? I don't think I have. What's on them, Eric? Are they like a chocolate? Oh, really? They're super sweet? Everything's on them. Like what? Chocolate chips? They are gourmet cookies. Now I want cookies. Why would you do this? Eric, these little stitches, it's the smallest little bit of work, and it's so funny. Okay, let me see. There's an intro video? Oh, fucking damn. That blackberry and lemon. Oh my God, these look amazing. Well, I hate you guys. I would definitely be eating those in more than just a fucking week. I would be eating one a day. Or maybe two. I have such a sweet tooth. It's terrible. Been doing pretty good. We've been eating the last few months. Some 4 big donuts in one sitting. Such a bag. Sweet tooth. Jamie, me too. I could sit down and eat a fruit and nut chocolate bar, a Dairy Milk fruit and nut, and then I could sit down and eat another 6 more. Yeah, it's fucking terrible. Love the watch straps. Thank you. I can show you guys. This is what we're working on today. We're finishing up these watch straps. So these are the first half of the straps. I completed these last night, so I finished them up last night. And then today we are working on the clasp bits. Okay, I gotta say it. What is it? You're the least Newfie sounding Newfie I've ever met. Are you Canadian, Silver? Oh my god. Eric, get some vitamins in ya. You are amazing. Yeah, I always get told that I don't sound like a Newfie, and the reason is because of content creation. Meet my book.